I mentioned in short I use cardboard to make stuff like a giant sword and gauntlets, and now I'm going to show you what I made next. So I like playing with cardboard. This is what I mean. It's a giant cardboard sword. I also made gauntlets. Cardboard gauntlets. Now I want to make another thing. A shield. I'm making a shield. I want to make a shield. This is the design. It's going to be shaped like that. That's going to be the back. It's going to be like the middle there will be a hole with a grip. And then that's the front. There's going to be layers to make it like thick and tough. I'm starting off with this big piece. Got some flat pieces here already used. What I'm going to start doing is cutting pieces. This is going to be used for the grip, like putting your arm through it when you have the shield up. So if you're like in the shield. So yeah, I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to trace that shape, the outer shape there, onto there the best I can. Shout out to Sloth. I like Sloth. You're not supposed to be down here. Hey! You're not supposed to be down here. So this little box here is the measurements for the corner that I need to measure. I actually messed that up, so let's do this real quick. There. So that box. Ignore this line. The box here I am measuring for this half, because tracing one half and then just doing over it on the other is easy. I cut this for the middle part of that right there. That's where you will put your arm in to hold the shield. Measurements. I've decided I'm going to make it 26 inches long. That would be this line right here, right? Oop. This line right here, that's the 26-inch mark. So I need to find out where this would be. This would be the top of that up here. So I just need to find an in-between point to do that. I cut out this from this piece. I decided not to use that first because that's like a very good flat piece of cardboard. I'm going to be using these to make like a outline. This is not big enough of like hand. That's not big enough. I want a bigger shield, so that's probably gonna be a smaller layer, but I'm gonna use that to measure like a few inches thicker, or not thicker, wider with this one. I have started working on the second layer. I will trace an inch away from the small one. That will be the front. And I'm just going to draw to each dot. It's going to be an inch about bigger, and then it'll be another inch bigger for the final middle piece. I also got more cardboard right here, some there, it's a lot there. These are big chunky pieces. I like these. I don't know where they're from, but I like them. I have successfully traced it. There's the smaller one. That's slightly smaller than this one. It's going to be slightly bigger. And then I'm going to make one more of this. I'm going to use this to trace one more bigger size. And we're going to use this big chunker to be that, the main piece. Just the main middle piece. And then, yeah, we're going to be having fun. I'm going to cut it now. This is what we got so far. We got the big layer, the medium layer, and the small layer. And it's all supposed to go like that. So there's a thickness to the shield, so it'll have some sort of integrity. Yeah, we're halfway there. So all I gotta do is trace all three of these on their corresponding cardboard, small, medium, large, and then put them together. All right, here it is. All the cutting is complete. We got this layer, we got this layer, and then I actually decided, yeah, I'm gonna move these. Decided to make one big piece for the middle layer, or the biggest layer, because I felt like it, and it felt easier. I was originally going to do 2 of those, but I ended up just tracing it over like that big piece right there to get a big piece so it's nice and solid. I need to make 2 more of these medium ones so it can go on. So I get medium, and 2 mediums more on the back, just so it has some extra. And then after I do that, I'm going to try making a grip. It's gonna be like your hand goes in through and it ends up here, but it's only gonna be cut right here. You know, I'll just show you when I cut it. Okay, so I cut that thing. It's over there now. It's shorter because I cut it, so it's gonna be like this, and this part is going to be attached to the back of the shield, and that's how I would wield the shield. It'd be like. I've decided to change my strategy and make 3 full flat layers. So this one's a full piece, this one's a full piece, and that one's a full piece. So it's going to be actually extra strong. Looks much better than this. I'm glad I did this. So I just have these extra pieces and those. So all that's left is I'm probably going to hot glue all this together. Like, you know, so it sticks together, and then find a way to put this right there and make it stable. So that will be like the grip. And this is how I put it on. This is what I mean, the grip to hold the shield. I also added a wooden piece there, so when you put your arm through it, you can grip that with your hand. Also, I had to put these 2 things there, so this would have some stability, so it just doesn't wobble, because only that middle part would be glued all the way down. But now it's like there, glued there, glued there. There's some stability. And also, yeah, the shield is done. I made a shield. I made a shield. I made a shield. It's done. It took me not even 6 hours to make. Probably less. Probably would have taken like 6 hours. The shape is unique. I don't know why. I drew a bunch of shapes, and I picked this one out of all the shapes. See? Look at the shape. Look at the cool shape. This is the thickness. It's 3 layers, and this is held by Velcro. I'm not gonna tear it off because I don't want to break it. This is how I'm holding it. There is a circle here where the arm goes through, and then a wooden piece where I grip it, so it stays like how I want to hold it when my arm turns. Because if there's no wood there, then it's just gonna turn like that. But the wood's here, so it doesn't do that. I have no enemies to kill or shield bash with this because all my enemies are already dead. But now I can hold this in my hand. I have a sword and a shield now. So now people are fighting me. Now I can block and attack, but also I can extra block if I wanted to. Like, look at this defense. You're not breaching this defense. Come here. Don't come closer. If you come closer, you'll get bashed. Go away. Get away. Getting dizzy. Alright, now I'm going to show you the last thing. And the last thing to show you are the gauntlets. They're big, and they were inspired by Arcane. They're pretty good still. I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Another combination. Shield and fist. Shield punch, or, shield block, or a shield bash block. Another blocking method, and this other method. Big shield, big gauntlet. I could block again, double block, swing, punch. Whatever combination you want. Yes, it's all done. Shield is done. The newest creation. I'm in love with it already. It's better than everything else. It's probably the most detailed. I love it. No offense to you, gauntlets, but I don't have enough money for child support for twins. Sword, you could freeload sword. You're all right. Okay, that's it.